Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Azrael Batman Funko Pop. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're going to take a look at this Azrael Batman Funko Pop. This is a Walgreens exclusive, but before we get into Michael Lane, Azrael, and tearing up this exclusive pop and looking at it and all that good stuff, let me ask you to please subscribe. It helps me out, helps the channel grow, lets you know when I drop new videos, all that good stuff. So, Azrael Batman. Well, is it Azrael Batman? I would argue no. This is Azrael from the Arkham Knight game. If you don't recognize the Funko Pop version, this is the action figure of what he looked like in that game. And I think in the Arkham Knight game, Azrael, did he have... I think he had some combat challenges you could do as Batman. But this is the Michael Lane version of Azrael, not the Jean Paul Valley version. If you want to know all about Jean Paul Valley and Michael Lane, you can check out my Azrael Definitive Reading Order and Trade Paperback video. But this is it. So, to my knowledge, and I think this is a true statement, this, in 2021, is the first Azrael Funko Pop. Now, I wouldn't call it Azrael Batman, because Azrael Batman could be as Bats, right? When Azrael dresses up as Batman. This is not that. This is Azrael dressing up as Azrael. He's wearing the cross. He's got the red stuff on his face. He's got the red arrow, which is the design for the Arkham Knight version. This is the Order of Saint Dumas. This is the soldier here. So he is not Batman at all. He's just Azrael. So this is incorrect, but it should say Azrael trademark. But maybe you can't trademark Azrael, so it's always Azrael Batman. I have no idea. I know I've seen other figures where it says just Azrael, but I don't know. So this is what it looks like. Pretty standard pose. Nothing too exciting about it. It's I guess a regular Funko Pop. I was excited about this because we don't get much Azrael merchandise. The last thing we got was, the Sean Gordon Murphy line from the McFarlane Toys. And this is the newest thing. I had been, I saw a picture of this guy, like an artistic rendering. Maybe it was this image or something like that. And I was like, no way, that's fake, right? And then I was like, well, it's Arkham Knight. Maybe they'll do it. And then lo and behold, here we go. He's a Walgreens exclusive. Now, I will caveat that I did not go hunting for him in Walgreens. I did go to a Walgreens. They did not have any Funko Pops. And since I live in Florida, I said, screw it. With all the shipping delays and all this nonsense today, I'll just order him off eBay for 30 bucks. So I did overpay for him here. And look, he's got a little paint splotch here. That's kind of unfortunate. But, man, I gotta say, they did a really... Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. They did a really good job with this sculpt. Like, the cape hanging back, even the... this did not get the same treatment, These three pieces are all attached here. This is one big piece, but it's really three. Funko got it right. Can you believe that? That's pretty cool. This is a little bit different. I guess it's supposed to be an arrow. This is supposed to be, I guess, a cross on his head. Yeah, so it's supposed to be the same cross on his chest, the Templar cross on his head, on his hood. This is a little sloppy up here on the top, you can see. Just a little bit. But, I mean, you're looking at Funkos, you're looking at him face on, right? So let's look at his face. So this is the Michael Lane version of Azrael. They didn't really explain who he is or what he was in the Arkham games. They just said he's an Order of Saint Dumas and he was here to help or test Batman. And we never really got the conclusion of that story, which was a big bummer for me. I thought, maybe we'll get some DLC or something with Azrael, and I think you could just play as Azrael in that costume as Batman at the end of Arkham Knight and run around and stuff like that. But anyway, the Michael Lane character in the comics was the second Azrael after Jean Paul Valley, and he was a cop that then got the Suit of Sorrows, which is this thing here, and put it on. It slowly drives him crazy, and he's working for the Order of Saint Dumas, like their new version of it. So the game version of Azrael here with Michael Lane is kind of an amalgamation of the two characters in the comic books of Jean Paul Valley and Michael Lane here. that's fine. I'm just happy to see a depiction of Azrael so beautifully rendered in Funko Pop form. I'm hoping, that since they're doing this, maybe they're open to doing more Azrael Funko Pops. Like, if they do an Azbats version of Batman, I would be happy with that. Or a regular Azrael version, whether it's the New 52 version from Batman and Robin Eternal, or the classic version of Jean Paul Valley designed by Joe Quesada from Sword of Azrael. I'll take them all. I'll buy them all. It is my mission in life to buy every piece of Azrael figures, or Azbats figures, as I can. So when this guy came up, I knew I immediately had to get him. So I think it's pretty neat. It's a pretty standard pop. I think it's just neat that they made one of Azrael. He's kind of a small character. And to be honest, the Arkham Knight line, that game is like 7 years old right now. I don't know why they're still making Arkham Knight Funko Pops, why they didn't get done 7 years ago or 5 years ago even. That game is so old, I don't really know why they put this out. Maybe it was like, oh, we had this design, we never used it, and we're going to do it now and put it out. And that's why it's a Walgreens exclusive. But, to me, I don't know why you would make it an exclusive, I guess. Maybe they have a agreement with Walgreens saying, hey, so many figures, so many Funko Pops a year are going to be exclusive to you. But I'm just thinking, like, this sculpt here, you can't really reuse these sculpts. Like, all these sculpts are individual, and they did a really good job with the chainmail has texture here underneath all his armor plating. All these are individually sculpted. The hockey, not the hockey pads, but his boots here, the knee pads, all that stuff is individually sculpted and painted. That's a lot of work to design this. So they must have a really good sculpting, like, platform or whatever, if they can make all these different sculpts so often and just produce a couple of them and not lose any money. So that's pretty amazing for Funko. Good business model. I think the only downside here is the loss. There's no shadow in his hood. You can't really tell it's a hood, I guess because he's such a large, the nature of Funkos being so large heads. But yeah, there should be some shadow next to his face here. But other than that, I think they got it down pretty pat. This is like a almost one-to-one version of what he looks like in the game. You lose a little bit of the shoulders in here because of the large heads. That's the Funko way, I guess. And then the spray across the face is a little off. It looks like someone just dragged blood across your hockey mask or whatever, whereas here it's kind of sort of colored just to be the main part of the face. But, I'll allow it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really digging it. He will go up next to the other Batman. So here's hoping we get more Azrael Funko Pops in the regular comic version, the Azbats comic version from the Knight's End storyline. Give me a blue one, give me a red one. I'll buy them all. Let's go. Thank you guys for this Azrael Funko Pop. Build me some more. I will get them. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of this Azrael Funko Pop, and whether you'd like to see more Azrael Funko Pops down below in the comments section. And we will see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.